Alright, what the fuck?
What is the thing where a clear atrocity is committed and we can't stand up? We can't stand up for each other. Why is it that a cop pulls me over to enforce some sort of petty code that we all know is to just generate revenue for the state, and I can't rely on my fellow citizen to back me up when I call him out?
Where do we draw the line? I was driving home from work the other day, and there was a camera on the stoplights taking pictures of people that pulled a couple feet too far over the line for where they're supposed to stop at a red light. And then they're gonna get a piece of paper in the mail from the state declaring that they owe money as criminals for stopping a few feet over the line. I'm done.
When I leave my car out on the street for a little bit too long while I'm at work playing a part in the economy for that neighborhood, I get a fucking ticket from some fucking piece of shit that couldn't do anything else with his life other than get a job with the fucking township, writing fucking tickets to the people who work and live in that fucking neighborhood.
Y'all sit around and accept it as if it's just some sort of inevitability, as if there's just this sort of like elite class of people who are gonna prey upon us no matter what we do.
Well, the government needs money, the city needs money, this or that, whatever. Fuck you. What the fuck do they do for me? Nothing but harass and arrest me
And am I supposed to be impressed by the small ways the government gives back to society? These tiny little pittances they allow to so-called underprivileged sectors of society that they fucking create in the first fucking place? Am I supposed to be a fucking idiot forever? Am I supposed to just never just draw the fucking line and decide I'm not gonna go along with this anymore?
Well, I'm not going along with this anymore. You think you can fucking write me a fucking ticket because I stayed on the King's Road too long because you decided 3 hours was fucking long enough for me?
I don't give a shit if it's your job. I don't care. I'm not doing it anymore. Your job is to impose control on my life. Guess what? You're gonna I'm not doing it. Your purpose is to completely suck the populace dry, and I'm not going along with it anymore.
Control, coming from an authoritarian force, doesn't have anything to do with morality or safety. It only has to do with consolidation of power.
So I give you the example of parking tickets being obviously one of the most tame ways to illustrate this issue, but it is the exact same philosophy that leads to innocent people dying and suffering every day in every country on this planet.
Why do you think it's so easy to conjure up images of government atrocities?
The reason that this is what always happens is that the natural progression of things is such that people who want ultimate sort of dominating control over people for whatever kind of rush or high that they get out of it, the people that want that are attracted to systems that facilitate it. Obviously, that's the nature of things. This is why we have to re-examine the nature of government in our world. We have to re-examine the nature of control. We have to re-examine the nature of, we have to examine our whole cultural philosophy on control and the idea that we could ever have control, rather than the idea that we could promote morality.
The idea that we could promote morality instead of enforcing control.
You can't legislate morality. We know that. You can't legislate good choices. You can't legislate health. You just can't do these things. How do we promote positive results as a society? Government isn't the way. So why do you think it's so easy to find evidence of government gone wild and just killing its own population? Why do you think it's so easy to it's happening right now? It's happening all over the world. It's been happening. It's happened in history. Some instances have dominated your education. I don't know why. We're not going to get into that, but it's happened over and over and over and over and over and over. And really, statistically speaking, you're pretty lucky if you haven't dealt with genocide and war in your life. And the fact that why is freedom a good thing? Because statistically speaking, freedom is safer than control. It's clear that in history, the tendency of authoritarian governments to engage in violent acts, oppressive acts, and all that other good shit is rampant. So what do? We promote freedom. Why is freedom good? Because freedom is safety. Freedom is safety. Freedom is goodness. Freedom is prosperity. Freedom is progress. Freedom is safety. This government is leeching off of us, and that's it.